won't be long before we're at war. Will you still be fighting by my side when the time comes?
How dare you ask me that?
Well, I need to know.
Oh, shut up. Of course I'll still be by your side. What else would I be doing, you idiot?
Another ally to check off the list. Let's keep going. We'll be going to Marikor soon. You come with me?
Marikor? Are you insane? No way. Man, guess you can see right through me now, can't you, big guy? Of course I'll come. Not like I have anything better to do. I'll be there.
And another ally. Let's keep going. Almost time for the big battle. You ready for this?
This is what I do best. Chaos. You think I'm gonna let you start this bloodbath without me? No way.
Good.
There won't be anything good about it. You can bet on that.
Another ally I can check off my list. Let's keep going. Another ally to check off the list. Let's keep going. We'll be going to war against the enemy soon. Are you with us?
What? You want to keep all the fun to yourself? Fuck that. Of course I'm coming.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, don't get all sentimental on me now. Gives me the runs.
And another ally. Let's keep going. We're nearing the final decisive stages of this war. Will you fight with me until the end?
I can't say for sure that I'll survive. I'm not that battle-hardened. But I'll try. I'll follow you to the battle for Marikor.
Thanks for trusting in me.
We'll see. Remains to be seen whether it'll end well for both of us.
Never bring that woman near me again!
You've made that abundantly clear, yes. Your robots gave us a really warm welcome at the end of the road to Caracas, by the way. Thanks for that.
Yes, I admit I acted rashly. However...
I get it. Nasty can make anyone's blood boil. Even an Elexidor.
Perhaps we had best not speak of it again.
What's going on? Any news about the Skyant's troop movements?
We recently had word that a large formation of their troops is approaching. I wouldn't be surprised if they've already taken up positions in front of the depot. launch an attack soon. We must prepare for the onslaught.
You should negotiate with them.
They've tried. The principal leading them clearly indicated that he will only accept unconditional surrender. He wants our edicts. And needless to say, that is not an acceptable option for anyone here.
Open combat in the depot will cost countless civilian lives.
It can't be helped. We will not surrender the depot without a fight.
I could try and stop them outside the depot.
That would help us a great deal, even if you could only reduce their numbers. We will take up positions here and wait for the attackers. We must prepare for battle.
Damn it.
Critical risk. Recommend immediate evasion.
Skyans are now entering open confrontation like that. We don't have much time. The Skyans outside the depot have been driven back.
Really? But that... well... you have accomplished what I could not. An impressive demonstration of your effectiveness.
I do what needs to be done.
Truly, you have lost none of the greatness that once made you so renowned. Good work, Jax. The Albs are in your debt. May you be ever as effective as you were today, until we meet again. As I patrol Ignadon, I shall reflect on the lessons presented by recent events.
I've said...
Still just as many of those cutthroat.
What do I care?
You've got your ears everywhere, too.
I don't believe everything you hear. I guess you could see it that way. I heard things in Abessa are dire.
Really?
Then I'll kick.
The enemy has been hacking your mechs? What's the situation?
We are receiving reports that our machines are experiencing malfunctions. The Skyans are not only pitting our own mechs against us, they're also using them to assault other factions.
Those machines have outlived their usefulness. It's time to scrap them. Where are they?
A large number of them are clearing out areas of Caracas. Many others are in Tavar, targeting anything that moves. And a fair few are heading in the direction of Maracor. The Skyans appear to be using them to bolster their territory's defenses. If you have time to spare, you should take the fight to them. Else our whole faction will be lost forever in the mists of time. I know you have other priorities in the war against the Skyans, but if we're to survive, you're our best hope.
Probability of human survival acceptable. Unusual geological formation detected.
What are you saying?
No explanation available.
So you just wanted to show me these rocks? So
Connection established. Accessing data. 1. Intact file found. Playback contents. Granny's Vanilla Dream. 1 cup cream. 1 cup milk. 2 tablespoons sugar.
Crony?
3 tablespoons brandy. 1 sachet instant vanilla pudding. Pour the instant pudding into a glass.
Crony!
Playback interrupted. Warning, organic material detected. Terrain scans indicate large life forms under surface. Continuous risk scans activated. unstable. Recommend caution.
Key my ass! That fucker hustled me. Stop! Who are you and what are you doing here? The outlaw didn't send you, did he?
What outlaw?
Never mind. Come here and give me a hand, will you? Can't get this goddamn stupid thing open. Maybe you can try.
Who are you?
I'm the guy who's about to become your best friend if you can get this open.
What's in it for me?
Like that, huh? Fine. How about 50-50?
For doing all the work?
Just get started, then we'll see. I'll wait.
I'm in.
Thanks, idiot. I don't need you anymore. I'll skin you alive!
probability of ambush high. Recommend reinforcements be requested.
True, then who or what am I? Am I some kind of clone? Am I under Dawkins' control? Does it feel good? I mean, I still have free will. Before that thing. I need to keep going.
probability of survival critically low. High probability of collapse.
that didn't work. Too easy. Hey, little guy. Can you tell me why people built these glass domes?
Analyzing material composition. Analyzing atmospheric conditions. Analysis complete. 98% accuracy. Formulating answer. Assuming structures are intact, prevailing atmospheric conditions and elevated CO2 content indicate structures used to accelerate the process of currents. Answer complete.
Interesting.
Playback interrupted.
Forget about it, little fella. I don't think that's going to help us. See what happens now. There's still too many enemy robots in Caracas. Maricor is jammed with those enemy robots. Still a lot to do.
You who put the spider's nest under my bed. You're the only person I told about my fear of spiders. It is not funny when those horrible things crawl all over your face at night. It's gonna take days to get all the spiders out of there. Don't wait for this.
Probability of human survival within critical range. Potential for improvement assessed as high. Critical risk. Recommend immediate evasion.
I don't even know. The hell? Well, so be it. What else is on our list? Maricor is jammed with those enemy robots. We're still not ready. Train me.
Ready for your next lesson?
He's a good commander and strategist. We should give him a chance. But keep an eye on him, too. He's already stabbed me in the back once.
I'll be vigilant. You can be sure of that.
Support conditions within acceptable parameters. ambush high. Recommend reinforcements be requested. pressure and temperature normal.
That was close. Their numbers are dropping, but there's still a few more to defeat before we can feel safe again. We need to discuss the status report again.
Of course.
These problems must be taken care of before we launch our assault on the main former in Maracor.
You're right. I wish I had better news for you. I've received word that our misguided brothers and sisters of the Alb faction are becoming a problem again. Some of the more extreme amongst them are attempting to ally themselves with the Skyans.
I was afraid that might happen.
I just don't understand. It's insane. Don't they see it could lead to the end for all of us? The Albs never change. Their single-minded pursuit of the next step of evolution leaves them blind to what's happening in the real world. Stop these Albs before they reach Maracor. Otherwise, the Skyans' advantage will grow even stronger.
Feel them flowing through.
Warning, dangerous geological formation detected. Risk analysis initiated. Environmental scan initiated. Analysis complete. Overhanging rocks do not present danger. Risk warning withdrawn.
Good. Here we go. That'll be useful. Where's the old man?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna run away.
Stand by.
I need to put an end to the riots going. Most importantly, the biggest problem facing my faction needs to be worked out. We need clear heads. A principal called Teak wants me to visit him in the Patara Former. I'll need to be careful. It's about time we took Tell me. Last but not least, we need to get Cassandra. Well, that's that. Let's see what happens now. It won't stay peaceful for long, but I think the biggest threats to us clerics have finally been eliminated. Judicator Reinhold should know about this. Those misguided albs didn't make it to Marikor.
You stopped them? Excellent news. It's fortunate we can rely on you in matters like these. Or, to put it another way, I'm very glad you are on our side.
We need to discuss the status report again.
Of course.
The most serious threats posed by the hacked machines and the misguided albs have been dealt with.
Good work, Jax. But let us remember that mankind is still in peril.
I haven't forgotten that.
I trusted that was the case. May the Creator have mercy on us. May the Creator have mercy on us all.
done for! Payback time!
Environmental scan initiated. Large amount of debris detected.
Okay. I see.
probability of survival critically low. Central Former Unit located. Initializing takeover. Connection established. Data transferred. Former polarity reversal initiated. Awaiting shutdown of operations. Probability of human survival within critical range.
This is the Batara former command cell. And where's Principal Tayak?
Will come men who will tower above all others, and yet be equal to them.
Huh. So you must be Principal Tayak. Didn't know Skyans could speak our language.
What has long rested in darkness has returned to the light of the world. Yes, we speak your language, and yes, they call me Tayak now. A designation of my identity, one that has not completely shed its roots.
You were waiting for me.
I called, and you came.
Why now? Why haven't you tried to negotiate with humans before?
Your attempts to infiltrate Cassandra were impressive. You are worthy of our attention.
What makes you think you have the right to destroy our planet?
It is as much our planet as it is yours, and we will improve it.
Who are you? Where the hell are you from?
The ground beneath you tells our story, but there are few who can remember it now.
But why Magalan? Couldn't you have found another world?
Unless you are aware of an alternative habitat, that is not a viable proposal.
Why invade now? Why not before?
We had not completed our primary research. We would have been unprepared.
You're not giving me straight answers. Just a load of bullshit.
You hear the words, but your mind is too limited to discern the truth behind them.
Why did you call me? What do you want from me?
You are the second humanoid anomaly. If anyone can understand, it would be you.
What the fuck?
You can ask 1,000 more questions, and I could answer them all. And yet your mind would not apprehend this knowledge without the one answer to every question.
And what's that?
Who we are, where we come from, where we are going, and how much time we have left is all at the will of the singularity. It is the source. It is our God. It is the ELEX. And it will be the end of us all.
More damn riddles. How am I supposed to understand anything if everything you say just raises more questions?
Your thoughts are tied in knots, when really it's all so simple. Let me explain it to you from the very beginning. First, there was desire, a shared obsession for eternal life. We were not the only ones with such a desire. There was another, a scientist and inventor, making his name at what was then called the Infinite Skies Corporation.
You're talking about Dawkins.
It was he who invented the formula for immortality. He who discovered the singularity, a celestial body with the necessary laboratory conditions, many light years away. And so the inventor sent a delegation of scientists there, so that they could make his elixir of life a reality. And they succeeded. The first ELEX was created, but the inventor was still here on Magalan. If he was to remain alive for the many decades of research ahead, he would need the first derivative of the ELEX brought to him. And so the comet became the emissary of this miracle, delivering both the ELEX and the cataclysm that would reduce the planet to ashes. The rest of Magalan's story, you wrote yourself.
I thought it must have been something like that. Callahan wasn't the only spacecraft sent to save mankind from the comet. There was a second one, carrying a group of scientists, and its name was Cassandra. That's who you are, isn't it? You're the scientist Dawkins sent in search of eternal life. When I first heard what you called yourselves, it sounded like sky ants. But you're not insects. You're not even beings from another planet. You're scientists. And you risked everything, heading into the sky in search of the very essence of life. Everything that's happened to our world over the last 2 centuries. It's because of you. You developed ELEX and brought it here.
My name was once Taylor, but many years of metamorphosis and cellular renewal turned me into something else. Turned us all into something unique. We became the Skyans. I am Tayak now, the guardian of Betara, one of those who will improve Magalan.
You call what you do improving? Killing everything and everyone and building your own world? We've got another word for that. Genocide.
Those who are worthy will be transformed. All others are expendable.
What was it like, being shot into the sky like that?
We are immortal. We can do things the rest of humanity can't even dream are possible. But it has come at a high cost. After centuries near the singularity, developing the ELEX, we began to change. But we came to an even more devastating realization. The singularity was moving. Slowly at first, then faster and faster. Even the most hardened skeptics could no longer deny what we had started to suspect. You see, the ELEX was not just made near the singularity. Many of the components were actually taken from it.
Does that mean?
Yes. The ELEX is part of the singularity, and it wants it back.
That thing. It's on its way here? You stole part of its essence, and now it's coming to take it back. To reunite with the ELEX. Is that what you're saying?
Your mind is beginning to see now, to understand.
Why the hell are you telling me this? What do you want?
You are the second humanoid anomaly. You are a DNA replicant of Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins, or Deus, as he is known among Skyads. You have a direct connection to him. Of all living humans, you must know where he is.
As it happens, I have no idea where Dawkins is now. But why is he so important to you?
Those of us who left in the Cassandra space shuttle risked our lives and had to live in open space for decades. Dawkins only had one job. He was to prepare this planet for our return with the first derivative of the ELEX we sent him. But when we finally received word from him and returned, well, so much has gone wrong with this planet in our absence.
So you want to make Dawkins pay for not preparing the planet for you? That's not the whole story, is it? You don't understand why I still resist your infection, do you? Cassandra's computer told me. My superhuman willpower is a mystery, and you're starting to realize I could be dangerous to you. How am I doing so far?
You see much.
So you want to drag me off to your labs and tie me to one of your dissection tables? Of course. And since I'm Dawkins' DNA replicant, you think I must have the same abilities he does. So take me apart, and you learn all about him, too.
Since you seem to understand everything so clearly, there's no need to prolong things. If you can't help us find him, this conversation is over. Dawkins won't be able to hide forever.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Just one more thing.
Enough questions. It is time to study your anomaly. We have very little time before the singularity arrives. We must be prepared. That means expanding our knowledge of mutability, and your DNA could save us many years of research. Now, make your way to one of our research cells. You cannot win the battle with the new ELEX anyway. Sooner or later, you will become one of us.
Then why are you so eager to take me apart? You don't know shit. Anyway, even if it does come to that, it'll be my decision, not yours.
Enough! We need to finish this now.
Over my dead body.
If that is how it must be.
Son of a bitch. Dawkins is the cause of everything that's happened to humanity. The world fell to his arrogance and greed. He wanted nothing more than to prolong his own miserable existence. And now, when the spirits he summoned are haunting him, he disappears. This has to stop. For good. My drone needs to find him. I must put an end to his plans. What about Dawkins? Can you locate him?
Negative. Dawkins outside sensor range.
Stay alert. We need to find that son of a bitch.
Stand by.
Last but not least, we need to get Cassandra to open. Damn it. What's wrong with me? Not now. Weird. Something.
Commander, Dawkins detected near Deltara former.
Damn it! We're too late. The Scions already got him. I don't know what they've got planned for him in Deltara, but whatever it is.
Immediate intervention recommended. Risk of compromise 98.6%.
Yeah, you're right. We gotta drag Dawkins out of there before the Scions squeeze everything out of him.
Acknowledged.
Something's happening to me. I think I'm starting to develop the ability to control it. Becoming one with the ELEX and its properties. Just as it dies.
Initiated. Recommend environmental analysis.
Finally. I thought I'd never find you.
Jax, you're here. You came to save my life?
Actually, I still don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Should I ram my gun down your throat now or after you explain things?
I see. I take it you've spoken to the Skyans.
Did you really think you'd keep your story secret forever?
No, but I hoped I'd get the chance to explain everything to you before the invaders did.
You've had plenty of chances. If things hadn't turned out this way, you probably would have taken the secret to your grave.
Maybe you're right, but perhaps we should get out of here before...
You're not going anywhere. Not until you tell me everything you've done. To me, to humanity.
Well, seems I don't have much choice. All right, let's talk about it if we must.
When did you find out about the comet heading for Magalan? Was it before or after you started planning to live forever?
The comet wasn't the beginning. I first sighted it 5 years before it crashed here. But even before that, years before, when I was still a young man, I observed a much more significant phenomenon in the sky.
The singularity.
All my research, all the observations, all the calculations, they all told me this was an incredible discovery. It was the answer to all the questions humanity had ever asked, and more. Much more than that. But I didn't have the resources then to fathom its true nature. Then, years later, when the Infinite Skies Corporation was founded, I had my chance. Unlimited resources. Everything I needed. And still, I couldn't really comprehend what I was seeing. It seemed to turn all the laws of physics, all the laws of nature, on their head. The results of my research and the lessons I learned from the Singularity's behavior brought me fame and the recognition of my colleagues. But even when many of them tried to denounce me, I continued my research, though I soon reached the limits of what I could learn.
How did you create ELEX?
I didn't. It was there all along, in the Singularity itself. ELEX is a part of it. It just needed to be modified and adapted to humans. I was getting old then, increasingly aware of my mortality. I realized I would never reap the rewards of my work if I didn't...
Find a way to live forever.
Yes. Even there, the Singularity helped me set the wheels in motion. But I couldn't do it down here on Magalan. I had to go up, to the Singularity itself. It was the only place with the right conditions. But the journey would have taken far too long. I needed a faster way. A technology you've seen for yourself. It's been a feature of the skies for years, ever since the war against the Alps.
You mean the strange ring the hybrid created?
Correct. An artificial wormhole. A bridge from this world to another. I sent a group of scientists through it. They came back more than 160 years later as highly developed, immortal beings.
Why didn't you go yourself? Why leave it to others?
Because of the comet. This rock, this tremendous destructive force on a collision course with our world. I was afraid if I went with them, we'd return to a planet reduced to rubble and dust.
And that's exactly what happened. You didn't stop it. Whether you were here or on the other side of the galaxy.
It wasn't a question of whether it would hit Magalan. The question was whether humanity would survive.
You could have saved the planet. You could have changed the comet's course with your spacecraft.
I tried. I was the one who started projects like Cassandra and Callahan. But when panic breaks out, well, few people are willing to pull together for a common cause.
How did the first ELEX get into the comet?
My Cassandra scientists had to hurry once they reached the Singularity. They quickly had their first success. They sent blue ELEX back to us on a carrier rocket. But soon after launch, it became clear it would never reach Magalan. A fatal miscalculation they could do nothing to correct. But the rocket could reach the comet that was fast approaching the planet. So they steered it onto its path, and soon, the ELEX was here, and my work could begin.
Your work to prolong your miserable life at the expense of millions of other lives.
Yes. A tragedy, I admit.
How did you manage to smuggle all those scientists aboard Cassandra without anyone realizing it?
At first, nobody knew anything about the comet or any spacecraft. Of course, once things were in the open, I was forced to share my research with everyone. Research that might save a lot of lives, maybe all of them. But Cassandra was to be my project. I kept it secret to make sure it didn't suffer the same fate as Callahan. All people did was argue, blaming mistakes on each other. I couldn't allow that to happen with Cassandra. So
you got rid of anyone who could have talked about it, right?
It was a dark time. Not one I'm proud of.
Your scientists, or whatever they are now, spoke of the singularity as if it were a god.
Isn't it? It contains secrets that no one, not even I, could ever discover. Not in 1,000 lifetimes of research. It gives eternal life. It creates new life forms from nothing. It decides whether we all live or die.
Principal Teac says it's moving towards us. It could hit us at any moment. And from what you're telling me, this is nothing like a simple comet. This will destroy us all.
So what is it, if not pure divinity?
Stop fucking with me. How do we stop it, genius?
The Skyans have been set on their path from the very beginning. It's this plan that drives them. It's their reason for being. The reason anyone who gets in its way is destroyed.
Oh yeah? So what is this plan?
All in good time, Jax. We need to survive this war before we can move on to the next one.
What about the DNA replication? Why did you share your genes with me?
I've been trying to prepare the planet for the arrival of the Skyans for years. That's what the Albs and their directive were for. And for a while it was working. But once the Albs set up the first converter in the lands of the Free People, the tide turned. The hybrid, that thing I was a part of once, sensed resistance among the Albs. There were a lot of skeptics and even saboteurs, especially among the technicians. The foundation of a hostile group, the Separatists, became inevitable. But there you were, a highly effective and confident commander. Even then, your willpower was a thing to behold. I replicated my own DNA with that of the Alb with the greatest mental strength I could find to protect myself and my legacy. It was a backup, if you will. Being in the hybrid capsule prevented me from doing anything as mundane as procreating.
That explains your interest in my son. But you won't be going near him again. I'll make sure of that.
After the replication, your willpower became even stronger. You were the only one who could resist being promoted to Elexiter. Even implanting a control chip in your head had little effect. That's one reason I chose you to establish and lead the Sixth Power. If anyone can stop the Skyans, it's you.
Why the Sixth Power? Why so much effort?
Because the Skyans want to level the planet, and I no longer have the power to stop them. I'm not one of them anymore. I'm their enemy.
Who can blame them for wanting you dead? Where does this great willpower come from? What did you do to me that even the Skyans don't understand?
The gifts to exercise great power over ELEX are rooted in the configuration and harmonies of an individual's DNA. And willpower is one of these gifts. There are others, such as superhuman creativity or imagination, or superhuman strategic and mathematical problem-solving. You and I are not just the humanoid anomalies the Skyans would have us believe. We are ELEX elementals, my friend. Our gifts give us the power to shape both ourselves and the fate of the world.
All these elaborate schemes, all that effort, for such a long time.
Well, that's the price of eternal life, and I'm paying it now.
And so is everyone else, you bastard. You're nothing but a murderer.
Maybe, but the Skyanids are far worse. Just think of the sheer scale of what they're doing.
What about what we did in those converters? Squeezing the ELEX out of people.
What is it you want, Jax? Justice? World peace? What's that compared to standing before God and being granted eternal life?
You've done nothing but lie and manipulate me. Well, I'm done. The super soldier you bred to serve you quits right here and now.
There's no need for us to be at odds, Jax.
Of course there is. It's the only way I'll ever be free.
Fine, if that's the way you want it. Just don't expect me to give up without a fight. If I win, I promise to honor your legacy. Your work will not have been in vain.
Enough talking. Let's end this now.
As you wish.
Critical risk. Recommend immediate evasion.
Shit. What's the use? Damn it. That son of a bitch. Also, I still don't know how we're supposed to get in. Let's take care of the other things first. Doesn't matter. I need to keep going. Otherwise, there'll be nothing left to fight for.
Not right now.
See you at the Bastion. Not now. Not now.
This is it. Let's gather the forces of the Sixth Power and march into Marikor.
Yes. Now is the time. I've received reports of Skyan troops moving into Marikor. A principal and his combat troop are waiting in the center of Marikor on the command of the main former. Another is located in the corporate ruins to the west of this territory. There's also a group of Skyans in one of the Skyanid-infested sectors on the front line in Marikor. reportedly there's a second group directly behind them, in the uninhabitable sector. Of course, they're at the entrance to the pass that leads to this cursed land of Marikor. All factions are about to invade our territories with their primary forces. If we don't deal with this now, it may already be too late.
So what's your plan?
Our military forces will take care of the Skyan curators and agitators. You and your comrades can help best by taking care of their leader. Then destroy everything that's left.
So let's go.
We're ready to march immediately.
Very good. Let's end this invasion as quickly as we can.
Move out!
Man. Wardek's actions are and always have been motivated by his fears of going cold turkey off ELEX. It's hard to believe if you'd seen him the way he was, the commander in charge of the Ice Palace.